No botox. Hey Credos, as a huge proponent of natural healthy aging, meaning I take care of myself, but won't be doing anything that involves a licensed plastic surgeon or injections of plastics or poisons or hardening things, I want to share with you my results using 3 different skincare regimens over about 8 months' time. Tell me in the comments what your skincare regimen is. I will link to all the products I mentioned in the blog that will be linked in the description. I took the no makeup photos that I'll be sharing in the same room and I attempted to get similar lighting. Wasn't always successful. I did lose about 10 pounds from beginning to end, so that could also be a factor, so keep that in mind. For the most part, I'm just gonna show you the pictures and let you decide what you think. Please tell me your impressions in the comments. So here's a photo of me after 55 years of pretty much using only soap and water. I added in moisturizers or toners or acne creams occasionally over the years as needed. I wear makeup most days, but always take it off every night. But I've never done anything fancy with my skin, as you can probably tell. Last spring, I decided to get a little more intentional about my skincare, and so I added a 3-product regimen last June. In the morning, I use a vitamin C serum, followed by hyaluronic acid, and at night I use a retinol serum followed by the same hyaluronic acid. I've used 2 different brands depending on which is cheaper at the time I buy them. I've used Tree of Life and I've also used Art Naturals. After using them consistently for 7 months, here is the after photo. Tell me what you think. In January, I added Ceralift anti-aging ceramides and antioxidants. They're little capsules and I took 1 per day for 30 days as directed. Unfortunately, I threw the bottle away and I see they now have a new label, so the look is different anyway. The first thing I noticed when I began taking them is that I broke out a bit. But then my skin cleared up and it did seem a little tighter, kind of like when I was younger and I'd wash my face and it felt taut for a little while. Here's a picture right at the end of my 30 days. I know the angle's pretty different, but the biggest difference I see is kind of under the eye area. It does seem a little smoother. I don't see a huge difference, but again, it was only 30 days that I tried it. The last product I want to tell you about is the Killer Kit by Zit Sticker. Now the truth is, I've never had terrible acne, even as a teen. Probably my worst skin issues were during pregnancy, and that's been a while. But in midlife, I still have stupid occasional outbreaks. Didn't you always think that you'd outgrow that by now? So I got this kit in the mail, and I had absolutely no acne at all to address. So I was kind of hoping for something to pop up so I could test it out. So a few days in, I started to get a zit right on my forehead. You know when it's a bit red and it forms a bump and it kind of hurts. That's what I had. So that night, after I washed my face, I got out the kit. Now each kit comes with a little cleaning swab and a patch, and you clean the area and then you stick on the sticker and you press it down for a minute. Then you leave it for at least 2 hours. I left mine overnight. Some things to note, the patch is kind of prickly, and when I applied it, it stung just a little bit, kind of poked into my skin. And a little bit later, it got a tiny bit itchy. But here's the thing, when I woke up, I was actually shocked that the zit was gone. Now, I'm not sure if you can tell from the after picture because it was still a tiny bit red, but it was completely flat and not sore at all. And within a few hours, the redness went away and there was nothing at all on my head. So that was a success. Overall, I was really impressed with this product, and I don't get easily impressed. Do note, however, that the treatments aren't cheap. They cost about $1.81 per zit. But if you have an important event coming up and a really obvious zit coming out to haunt you, you can take it out in a jiffy. I will keep these on hand all the time. So that's the video, everyone. Let me know if you thought these products made any difference in my appearance. Also, what you found to make your skin the best it can be, sans knives and needles, because I'm not going there. And please don't try to sell me on your MLM things, because I'm not buying either, just not. Please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you can get all the exciting updates and latest midlife news. Also, please come on over to my tiny Midlife Credo Instagram account because I'm pretty lonely over there, and that's really sad, right? You can also join the Midlife Tribe on Facebook to chat with some wonderful people who are thriving midlife without the crisis. Now you go on out and have a silky smooth week.